Pain in the lower back and hips or buttocks, radiating pain to the legs or groin, stiffness in our lower back, inability to bear weight on one side. All these could be signs of SI joint involvement. Namaste, I'm Archana. A warm welcome to today's class where I will show you asanas to strengthen the muscles around the SI joint, which can help with reducing the pain as well as instability in this joint. And I'll also show you what asanas that you need to avoid if you have SI joint dysfunction. This joint connects the sacrum, that is the triangular bone at the base of your spine, to the upper part of the ilium, which is a part of your hip bone. This joint transfers the weight between the upper body and the lower body and helps in providing stability and absorbing shock when we are walking or sitting. Though there is very little movement in this joint, but any sort of dysfunction can lead to severe pain. So let's begin with what asanas to avoid when you have this condition. First is asanas where we were doing hip external rotation, Bandhasana, pigeon pose, reclined pigeon. Then asanas wherein you have doing deep squats, Malasana. The third one would be asanas where you are sitting on or bearing weight on one side of your hip, like Vakrasana, Ardha Matsyendrasana. And even it could be when you are sitting on the chair where you are wrapping one leg over the other. Try and avoid doing it. Now I'll show you 4 asanas that has personally benefited me with my SI joint pain. The first one is Indolasana, that is your cradle pose. Place your right foot in your right palm, knee in your left palm, and pull this towards your chest. And if there's no discomfort, you can place your foot and your knee in the crook of your elbows and bring it close. And you want to take it further, you think it's not coming close, you can rock your leg side to side and bring it up towards your chest. Stay here for about 15 seconds and slowly work up to a minute. And you can always do it on the other side too, because yoga talks a lot about balance. And I think personally, the muscular balance that comes with the practice, the asana practice with yoga has been very beneficial related to anything back pain, especially the SI joint pain here. The next asana that we're going to be doing is Skandasana. You can stay here, bringing your hands in prayer, or your hands can stay on the floor, whatever works for you. Be completely aware of how your body feels. Any of these asanas, if you're finding pain, then come out of the pose. But some asana makes you feel better, do more of it. Breathe in, breathe out. Then move to the other side. Hold. Stay here, breathing in, breathing out. The second reason I felt why yoga helped me personally is it brings in a lot of awareness of how your body feels. So you know what asanas or movements can trigger. For me especially, coming into boat pose from lying down can trigger this pain. So I generally avoid. I do it in sitting. So you can pick and choose what to do. Now the next asana that we're going to be doing is bridge pose. So place your heels out, toes are pointing in, hips as close as possible, and come down to lying on your back. Hips you're bringing as close as possible to your heel. Now tilt your pelvis. So you're tilting your pelvis back. Tip of your nose is always pointing towards the ceiling. Hands come to rest next to you. Pelvis is tilted and bring this up. And you can roll your shoulders, shoulder blades towards the midline. You can either interlace or you can bring your hands towards your heels. See what works for you. Again, stay here for about 15 seconds and work your way up to a minute. The next one, we're doing the dynamic variation of the bridge pose or Setu Bandhasana. Hands come to rest next to you. Take a deep breath in. Completely breathe out. Again, heels slightly out, toes inward. Tilt your pelvis. Start breathing in Squeeze your glutes so you're feeling this nice stretch here. As you breathe out, slowly lower yourself down. Option 1, you can rest your hips. Otherwise, just let it hover. Tilt the pelvis. Round 2. Stretch. And stretch here at your hip flexors. And down. Last 1. You can go up to 5 rounds. Straighten your legs. Open your palms out. Stay here for about 30 seconds to a minute. Completely relaxed and rested. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Yoga has been a key part in my recovery and I hope it helps you too. If you have any questions or any queries, please write to me in the comments below. If you're new here, remember to subscribe to my channel. And if you found this class valuable, please like and share. Namaste.